blood of the land is in the body of the West. You can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vine. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs and feel the trails of the migrants without leaving to see where it grows. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wide when you look only for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. And these vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wide when you look only for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Going up on the mesa with my dusty vino, and I'm watching the sun go down. I revel in the land's beauty and the wine in the glass, and the fact that it came from its ground. I'll raise my glass up high. I'll raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. I said the West is still wide when you look only for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Surprise, thinking I was happily reserved, knowing really nothing and being so absurd. For you took my eyes with your lovely words. on the premiere summer night. First in Paramount, you took my sight. And you don't need to tell me what I found, shaman mirror. Take me over, love. You're the commandeer. Sub rows of gems and quirks waiting to be explored. And both of us have a yearning to always learn a little more. As we barter like pirates while the tide is out from shore, yeah, waiting to be taken to another world where our love will be unfurled. And I don't know how this was seeded to me, but I grovel here. Take me over, love. You're the commandeer. Oh, take me in your arms, love. We'll travel to the right, sharing inspiration while laying in your stardust, knowing that it's where I belong. I'm gonna take it to the cities, I'm gonna take it to the towns. And over a dram of rum, I'll tell the Elliots what I found. I'll tell them to keep their ears wide as they travel round. For our love story will go far. Mythologized, kept on par. And with every thought of you, my face fills between the ears. Yeah. Take me over, love. You're the commandeer.
Welcome back to the Truckers Network radio show on tncradio.live. I'm Shelley Johnson with Tom Kelly. We're talking with folk singer-songwriter Jeremiah Craig and Kimber Breaux from the Heritage Boot Company.
Really fun putting a cowboy boot on someone that hasn't had it, and then they start to walk in it. And it actually kind of brings tears to my eyes because I love when people get permission to do something that they don't know, but they've secretly desired all their life. And they put that cowboy boot on, and then they start walking and they go, I feel different. And I like that.
Yeah, me too. I feel the exact same thing when somebody messaged me after watching a video of something that I talk about in that way. It's like finally they get it and they have permission from some random dude on the internet to wear boots and they're never looking back.
It's great, right, Jeremiah? I mean, it's seriously an amazing experience that that a piece of footwear that has such historical reference can open up something in someone and give them permission. And I like to think it, because you're creative, Jeremiah, you're a songwriter. I like to think it gives them permission to go in a direction, even if it's as a hobby.
Yeah.
With something that they never thought they could do because they are this person in quotation marks.
Exactly. And it helps them maybe want to explore other things while wearing those boots, right? To get
Mhm.
out and try something different for once. And if you have a good pair of boots that under you that you know won't fail you while you're trying to do literally anything you want, then it gives you that sort of confidence every single day once you start to get the hang of it is, hey, I can go do whatever I want, and I know these boots won't fail me. And that's why it's so important to have a good pair of boots, because as you do those new things, and I tell people this all the time, as you do those new things, you will gain character, but your boots will gain character too. And that's exactly what you were talking about, Kimber, where you grow together and it begins to tell your story. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
It's the soul, right? The soul, the soul that the boot gets, just like the soul that you have as the boot wearer.
That's so very cool.
Oh my
We have
God, I love that.
I
Couldn't
do
have said it
too.
better.
Way to go, Jeremiah. That's really awesome. I had a question here, and maybe a clarification for our listeners. How should a properly fitting boot feel when it goes on, when it's new? I think you were saying that sometimes people think, no, this doesn't feel right, when in fact that's going to be the perfect boot.
Yes, and when they say no, it doesn't feel right when their heel hasn't gone all the way in,
Hmm.
and they can't just slip it on like a loafer,
Hmm.
because there's a thing called a boot pull on the side of the boots where pull your up by your bootstraps actually has an authentic origin. So you put your index fingers in those boot pulls and you put your weight down, you stand up, you pull the boot up, you push your heel down, and right when you do it, it makes a pop. It's a
Okay.
great sound. And that's the sound you go, ah. And then once you get it in, you make sure that the arch feels like it's in the right place because it's a great arch support. They're very ergonomically correct. They make you stand well. They work on your abs, everybody. They work on your core. But it gives you, you should, when it does, the arch is in the right place. When you walk, your heel should slip up and down, but your foot should not slide front to back. Because if you buy a boot where your foot slides forward, that's going to make it a too small of a boot because it's going to crunch your toes at the bottom. So heel up and down, good. Foot front to back, not good. The little pop at the heel, having to stand up and pull yourself up by your bootstraps is not a bad thing. Not everybody has to do it, but most people do. If you have a very skinny foot from top to bottom, like I do, then I can put a size 5 on, even though I'm a size 8, but my foot's long and skinny. So I don't have that problem, but most people do. And some people have it even more difficult where they have to get an extended boot pull, which is this metal hook that hooks into the bootstraps with wooden handles that you stand up and you stand up in a little bit straighter fashion, which gives you, and I spoke about this earlier, a slightly different angle to put the boot on. But that's how it should feel. And if a boot is not comfortable, you will feel the hard sole, but no, like Jeremiah, the hard sole, Jeremiah said this, is it's leather and it's hard to start with, but it has to be that so that the leather can eventually mold and shape to you and it doesn't take long. But if you find something uncomfortable in a boot in the store, it's not your boot.
Okay. Good
Yep.
to know.
You got to have the spiritual experience is what I call it. When you're in
Absolutely.
the store and you try on a pair of boots and it's just like, wow, I can't leave without these boots now.
Yes, and you know, it's something people say, how do I pick? And I said, the boot will pick you. So what I say is find something in the vicinity of what you're attracted to. Let's put it on and then let's go from there. And half the time they walk out with what they thought they were going to walk out. Half the time they shock themselves.
I've shocked myself a couple of times. This one time, I was in a boot store with all my buddies because I would take my buddies to go boot shopping after I got my first pair, and they were shopping for theirs. You know, it was at Davis Trailer World, and I tried on this traditionally made Boule Cayman belly with a French toe just because I wanted to try on boots too, and I fell in love with this boot. Did not plan on buying a pair of boots. Like I was just trying to help my buddies buy some boots, but I still bought this this exotic boot, and it was the most expensive boot I ever bought.
For sure.
Jeremiah, how did you get introduced to the world of cowboy boots?
I got introduced by my brother because he started getting a pair of boots. He got his first pair of boots when he was 15 and I was 17. And I've been going through sneakers, other shoes, you name it. I've been going through them so fast. I'm horrible on stuff, like awful. I break everything. It seems like I was breaking phones, breaking dishes, breaking glassware, and it was just like for through regular use. Like I'm not even clumsy. It's just that I'm really hard on things, and and I was getting really sick of it. And I didn't like trying to find a new pair of boots or new pair of sneakers or a new pair of shoes or like every 6 months. So my
Wow.
brother got a pair of boots and of cowboy boots, and I was like, hey, that's new. Let me try that and see if it'll work for more than 6 months, and then I'll go from there. And it was great. The first boot did awesome. I still have it today, 15 years later, and it led me to get another one, which was a black boot, and then it led me to get another boot, which was a rubber-soled cowboy boot, and then I got my first exotic with that Cayman belly French toe that I was talking about because I had gotten the bug at that point, and I was like, hey guys, I got 3 boots and I want everybody to have a pair of boots. So let's go boot shopping, guys. At any time that they wanted to, like I was like, let's go down to Davis Trailer World and get a pair of boots. And so that we could all, wear boots together. And then that's when I got my pair of exotic boots from
Very
Boulay.
cool.
I know folks in every trade, those who create and those who aid. And I know that soon, with your name, ask me any time of day. I know the boots that will fit. I know fools who will never quit. And I knew them all before they hit it big on page. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between, but I won't lecture. I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way. I know folks of the obscure, those who've been to other worlds, and those who've helped this pale blue pearl become what it is today. I know the partner you need, those who can help you to break free. And if you ask how to be like me, you know exactly what I'll say. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between, but I won't lecture. I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between, but I won't lecture. I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Let's do this. Yo.
Come one and come all, maybe win some boots and stand tall. Yeah. We're helping families in need with Heritage and Lucchese. Thanks to them, yes. We're doing the holidays right on this Boots and Ballads tonight. Yeah. Good to see you guys. How's it going? Let's do this. Merry Christmas to you. Hey now, how's it going? It's good to see you guys tonight. Hey Jim, hey York, Neil, fingers crossed from Scotland. He got in his sleep. Woo, it's gotta be late there, Neil. Hey Ismael, how's it going? Ismael Reyes, good to see you. Dana Penrose in the house. Cham Bam, how's it going? Yo, 5-3, how's it going? Moses, good to see you here. Scott H, yo, how's it going? Good to see you. Jason Wilser, how's it going? Jason, it was your birthday yesterday, wasn't it? Happy birthday to you. In all honesty, who cares? How's it going, Alan? Carlos, let's go. DJ Muller in the house. How's it going, Lucas? Governor Brown. Smack Daddius. Yes, good to see you guys. Zach Grogan, you just got a brand new Bullhide Hondo for $95. Damn, what a deal. Nice score, Zach. Yo, eyes like the sky. Let's help these families out tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Justin, what's up? Eugene, hey, buddy, how's it going? Dana got his package today from the bonus live stream last week. I'm glad it got there okay. Dana, how's it going? Michael Hall. Yo, what's going on, Jake? Good to see ya. Merry Christmas, Michael. Damn, Twisted Wheel Fabrication in the house as well. Lance Lamont, let's go. Yo, Austin, yes, then I'll be on my way. Let's do it. Hey, Doug, thank you. You like my sand hat? Let's do this thing. I'm ready. How's it going, Jim? Good to see you. Jim Collins in the house. Obsessed Moto Vlogs is part of the Lucchese gang. That's a good idea. Which boots, if you're going to win one of these boots tonight, which one do you want? Which one are you feeling? So we got 2 boots up for grabs here. Raising awareness for the Truckers Christmas Group Organization Boot Raffle, where you get a chance to win the same 2 boots. Which gang are you part of? Are you part of the Lucchese gang over here with the Randall? Is this the one you want to win? Or are you part of the Heritage gang here with the Flores? Let me know. Put it in the live chat right now. What gang are you a part of? Or are you hoping to be a part of by the end of tonight? You know what I'm saying? Let's do this thing. How's it going, everybody? My name is Jeremiah Craig. If this is your first Boots and Ballads, welcome. We play some music here, talk some boots, and of course we got prizes for folks live, and I'll be announcing the winners of the boots later on today. Thank you, Eugene, for the donation. Yes, if you guys were thinking about doing any tips or wanted to help out families in need with Truckers Christmas Group Organization, I do have the donation thing set up right underneath this video. If you're watching on mobile or if you're on your desktop or laptop or iPad, whatever it might be, to the side. So if you guys feel like donating, definitely consider, and we'll also have a prize for the highest single donation, but I'll get into that a little bit later on too, because we got the whole stream to get into that. How's it going? Jay Washington in here. How's it going? Adam is a part of the Lucchese gang. So is Jason. Yo, DJ is loving the Heritage though. Carol does it. She's all about both. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. How's it going? Yo, Jimbo's rocking the Lucchese today. Alan's part of that Randall crew. Yo, good to see you, Carl. You're leaning towards the Randall gang. Jim likes both. I don't think it could go wrong with either. You know what I'm saying? Obsessed is rocking the JRC and Sons tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. 5-3's hoping for those Lucchese's. You don't own any black boots, so that's a box you definitely need to check. I agree. Definitely a box that you need to check. Carlos got his
JCBNV collab boots today. Yes, you love them? That's what I'm talking about. DJ, the boot mavens are awesome. They can help you out over the phone. They're so good. They know their stuff. My mom is all about the heritage. That's what I'm talking about. Wolf Ranger. Team whoever will have you. That's the spirit. That's the Wolf Ranger spirit we know and love. Nice. Michael Hall really loves those Lucchese's but wants those heritage. We'll see. Which ones are my favorite, Ray? Geez, that's a really tough decision. I like both of them for different reasons. The ostrich is so soft. Love the toe out cut here on the Lucchese, just because those quills are so far apart. If it'll focus here. Come on, friend. Focus for me. Well, I like the look of this one, but I like the fit of the heritage a little bit better. It works a little better on my arch, a little bit more forgiving. So I think I'll enjoy wearing these ones for longer periods of time. It's a little bit easier on my feet than the Lucchese, just because I had to size down for that Lucchese, and then that arch is just not in the right spot. It's just not in the perfect spot for all day long, if I got to be on my feet all day long. But you probably aren't going to be walking miles like I did for the extended test. For these Randalls guys, when I was at the Maple Grove Raceway, I was walking up and down that quarter-mile strip to set up the camera. So, I swear I did at least 2 miles just setting it up and making sure it was still going. Just going back and forth, at least just with that. So, yo, Kingfish is on the stream. How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you're here. And doing okay. Kenneth Reardon is part of the Heritage Gang. Let's go. Let's go. Mark Somerville in the house. Yes. Can always count on you for Christmas song improvs during the after party. All right. So if this is your first Boots and Ballads, you know how it goes. I got a program here to show you guys so you know what to expect. Let's go. Okay, so here's what you can expect tonight. The program for this evening. You know, we got prize packs. I'm going to be playing some music. Then in the middle of the stream, I got a boot segment. It's like a live boot video that I do right here. I get your input, some more songs, and then I'll be announcing the winners of the boots in the second set there. After the boot segment, we're going to do the first one with Heritage Flores, and then the last one with Lucchese Randall. Are you guys ready? Because we got that first live prize pack going on right now. So let's get right into it. All right, so if you guys are familiar with how this works, how this live prize pack thing goes is I show you what the prize is. I'll put in comment now in the live chat, and then I'll play a song, and then at the end of the song, I'll say stop, and then based off of how many people are in here, we'll find a random number, and then I'll count that random number, and then we got our winner like that. So here is the first prize package for this evening. We got some of the similar stuff that we always got, and a couple of new things too. So a sticker pack, Life is for Taking Chances, album art, and the Boots and Ballads sticker. We got a Wallaroo phone wallet. This is in the first prize pack. Wallaroo phone wallet that you can put on your phone or in your boot, as long as it's a leather lined boot. Here, I'll show you with my boots that I got tonight. I got the Nakona Shrunken Shoulder, and here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. You see it? There, you see it? It works inside boots. You can do it. It stays there. So it works as a boot wallet. So we got the sticker pack, the boot/phone wallet, Wallaroo, a CD, my first CD, Gardner Hands. We got a bottle opener made by Twisted Willow Fabrication. You could put it on your keychain, save lots of parties, and make lots of friends with this thing. And on top of that, you guys know what the first song was, right? You guys know what the first song was. The first song was One Shot. So, as a part of this giveaway package, we also got the One Shot shot glass. Come on, Mr. Camera. Stop slacking on me. Anyways, it says One Shot on it. There it goes. And it's got a bullet. One shot,
with the bullet. Because, of course, in the Old West, you used to be able to trade your 45 caliber bullets for a shot of whiskey, and that's what this song is about. So cheers to you. Good luck on this prize pack. So how's this going to work? Because I'm going to put in comment now in the live chat, and every comment after that is entered to win. Boom. Don't spam. Don't spam. I'm going to put up the ticker for all the folks who come in here afterwards, and we're going to get one shot going here. This is how we start out the Christmas streams, is with a song about a Western. Eyes Like the Sky is all about that. Shot glass. Let's do it. Let's do it. So not only does this tell the old tale of being able to trade ammo for whiskey in the Old West, but it's also done with the characters from Tombstone. This is told from the perspective of Doc Holliday. It's called One Shot. Coming off the trail with Wyatt, Bat, James, and Virgil, and we were thirsty for some whiskey, but had not a penny to our names. My boots were too dusty and my muscles too tired to sit with some inbreds and lie through my teeth for a few card games, so the other 4 boys got a table, and I moseyed on up to the bar. They often joked there was more silver on my tongue than in all of Tombstone. I said, barkeep, we came in only with our guns and good looks. We ain't good with the broom, ain't good with the books, but a drink would liven up our weary bones. What do you say? And he said, empty your wheel gun out on the bar, and we'll see how many rounds there are. Yeah. 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot for the whole lot, and that leaves you with 1 shot for your life. Well, I looked at the bullets, but I looked longer at the bottle. As much as I hated to part with those 5 rounds, life's for taking chances, so I told the boys we had a deal, and they all came up for their drinks. Then my eyes stopped at the stairs, and Big-Nosed Kate and I were exchanging glances. Last I saw her was when the Rangers took me from her bed, but she helped me escape before they could put a rope around my neck. She walked on over to where the mouth breathers were playing. One spouted a curse at her. I guess they weren't playing with a whole deck. I said, you got 1 shot to apologize, or I'll put 1 shot between your eyes. No, 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got. You got 1 shot for your life. Then he said something dumb like he don't apologize to whores. So I figured he was asking for all the things that would come next. I still had my whiskey in my hand when he reached for his gun. But he was all wrist and it's all hip, so I kept my word a la tete. Then I was empty, but I hadn't spilled a drop. His friend made a move, but I was quick to my knife. He knew he'd been beat by the shine of the blade. I finally drank and said, give me your bullets, and I'll let you leave with your life. Well, before he ran, he let them fall on the ground, and I bought the boys and Kate's another round. 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got. You got 1 shot for your life. Yes, alright now. 1 shot. Ha. 1
one shot. Let's do this. Yo. Good to see you guys. We got this thing kicked off right. Don't worry, we'll get into Christmas music here for a second. We've got to do we had to do the one shot first, though. Had to do the one shot first, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to stop the comments right there. We're going to stop it right there. Bam. All right, let's find our winner for this first prize pack. Of course, we have the CD up for grabs right now. CD, the bottle opener made by Twisted Willow Fabrication that's engraved with Jeremiah Craig and the Boots and Ballads. A Wallaroo phone wallet that also works inside of your boot. A sticker pack with Life is for Taking Chances album art. One Shot is where I got the name for the album, with the Life is for Taking Chances part in there, and of course the One Shot shot glass. That's right, you guys, it won't come with bourbon in it already. Sorry about that. So let's find our winner right now. We got 85 folks. Thank you all for being here this evening. You guys are awesome. Let's go. All right, let me find our winner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There we go. We got it. Our winner for the first prize pack tonight is Michael Hall. Michael Hall, congrats. Yes, Michael Hall. Woo! Woo! Let's do this. Congrats, Michael Hall. Congrats, Michael Hall. Yes, indeed. Winning with the comment, 1873 Peacemaker Colt 45. Good comment. Yo, congrats, Michael Hall. Email me, jeremiah.craig@jeremiahcraig.com. If you don't want to remember that, I do have it in the description, so you can copy and paste it, Michael, and then email me and say, hey, I won the shot glass, let's go. And then I'll send it out on Monday. Yo, it's good to see you guys. How you doing tonight? Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas. There's Truckers Christmas Group right there in the live chat. All right, I think I can announce the extra thing that we got going on here that I'm doing with Truckers Christmas Group and Twisted Willow Fabrication. We're trying to get as many donations as possible tonight, so we wanted to encourage you guys with an extra prize pack, which will be awarded to the person with the highest single donation. So that doesn't mean that your donations add up. It's just whoever has the highest single donations. We can't keep track of that. We don't have the technology yet. Maybe someday we will, but not yet. So highest single donation, Twisted Willow made a prize pack with Truckers Christmas Group organization, and here's what it looks like. So you're going to get a pint glass, a ornament, a glass mug, all with Truckers Christmas Group organization and the year. On one side, you also got a keychain here with Truckers Christmas Group, 2 keychains actually, and then on the other side of all of this nice stuff is some of my information, like Life is for Taking Chances engraved right there on the mug and the glass, and also a one-of-a-kind keychain. You're not going to find this stuff anywhere else, so if you guys are into this and you believe in this community, these things might be collectibles, 10, 20 years down the road. I'm just saying. I mean, people have gotten into the chat when there's some of these one-off things and asked to buy it off of them, so you never know. So, those things, this prize pack is up for grabs to the person with the highest single donation, and make sure if you're going to donate that it's off anonymous. We can't give it out to anybody who has an anonymous name. So if you want to win it, make sure your donations are set on your actual name and that anonymous does not show up. We learned that in one of the bonus streams. And we have to make sure that we award the right person with the prize pack because there's only one of them. So that's the prize pack tonight, and I will be sure to tease it on a little bit later. Sick with it. We're just getting started here. we got the boots. I'll pull up that program again. Here's the program for everybody who just joined us. We just did the live prize pack number 1, and I played one shot, so we got 2 more songs. And then I'm going to do a boot segment, which is a live boot video right here on YouTube with all of you guys engaging in the live chat. And then during the second set, I will announce the winners of the boots in between songs. It's gonna be a great night, and I am so excited to have you guys here with me for it all. Don't forget that if you guys like what you are hearing, like what the content is turning out to be, then send a donation to Truckers Christmas Group, even if it's just $5, even if it's just $2, even if it's just 99 cents. Like, everything helps. Everything helps. For real, guys. So, for real. This is a fundraiser indeed. We're trying to help trucking families in need this season. Truckers do so much to support this country, and it's only right that we do just a little bit together to help support those who have fallen on hard times this year. So let's do our part. Let's do our part. Yo. Hey, JJ, how's it going? Cody English, yo, good to see you here. Scott H is getting things started here with the $21 donation, and the mods and Twisted Wheel Fabrication will keep track of it all, so everybody will be sure to, if you're wondering where things are at, just ask in the live chat and somebody will say, here's the highest donation right now that you have to beat. So if you lose track, we have the mods and Twisted Wheel Fabrication keeping track for us. So just feel free to ask at any time if you wanted to get in on that. So glad to see you guys here. You know, that's my favorite chord. That's my favorite chord right there. That's an E add 9. It just sounds like the clouds parting to reveal 3 angels who separate, and then you can see the baby Jesus. There he is, folks. Doesn't it sound like that? Such a pretty chord. It's my favorite chord of all time. So I had to make a song with it. I had to make a song, and of course it's like it's a traveling song. It's called Montana Moon. It's about traveling from the West Coast to the East Coast to be home in time for Christmas, on the road, driving. And that's a good 3-day drive. So this is about the Montana portion of the trip. It's a good old Christmas song. It's a good old working man Christmas song. So here it goes. This is Montana Moon. Montana moon shining off the snowy plains. I'll be home soon, staying true to my lanes. And the dogs prove themselves past the panhandle while I dug out my truck stop shower sandals just to go inside and warm my toes. Then we slept in the storm for an hour or two before it died down, which was our cue to move on through towards home. Montana moon lights my way on a shortcut through the res. That golden loom unravels a few shining threads.
on recommendation from whitefish in-laws who joined me in their hunting draws. This route drew out many gleaming eyes. And after I lost one honey in Flagstaff to a station change in a 7-point rack, I'm thankful for your light in these December skies. Montana moon, stealing the warmth from the rest stop air. Without much room, I pull into the last spot with care. All of my fellow road souls are sleeping soundly, dreaming of warm cakes and coffee with their folks around the Christmas tree. And I too bundled up for the night and covered my windows from your ambient light to sleep until I was awoken by the freeze. Montana moon, I must say farewell as we come closer to Belfouche. I'll be back through in a year to see your midnight winter hues. While the car stopped on the side of the highway, I kept you on my mind all day. Careful on the ice where the road softly winds. I just kept my momentum alone in the sound of these old diesel drones so I could be home for Christmas Day. Montana moon. If you guys are driving this season, all you truckers out there, be safe. Be safe. The wind is fierce. The snow is nasty. The road is slippy. So be safe. Be safe out there, guys. Montana moon. Chiefs Hotline is all about that. Missouri moon. Hey, maybe one day I'll go through Missouri and be inspired to write a song like that for that incredible state as well. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Remember, if you want to be considered to win the prize pack, you got to take your name off Anonymous. That's part of the consideration. So I don't know how to do that. So do a quick Google if you guys are wondering. Do a quick Google about that and make sure that the Anonymous is off if you want to win that prize pack, which is this prize pack right here with the TCGO stuff 2021 on one side and Life is for Taking Chances Jeremiah Craig stuff on the other side. Thank you all for your donations. We are making this keep going up. We already have raised $166 tonight. We're doing great. I believe we have to be close to over $2,000 raised, including your raffle tickets, which, by the way, is another way to win the boots. So if you come away and you didn't win any boots tonight, remember that Truckers Christmas Group is doing a boot raffle for the same 2 boots. There's really 4 boots up for grabs this month. 2 on my channel and 2 with Truckers Christmas Group boot raffle. So be sure to buy your tickets if you don't win tonight at truckerschristmasgroup.org, and the links to that directly are in the description of this video. So if you are wondering where it is on the website or anything, link is in the description, and the tickets are 1 for $10, 3 for $20, I think, 7 for $50, I think, and then 25 for $100. So there you go. There you go. Okay, so Lucas has got it. Please check the square box. Thank you, Lucas. Please check the square box when you're donating so we know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lucas. Huge shout out to the moderators tonight.
Just incredible. They're working hard for you guys tonight. So thank you to the moderators tonight. You guys are the best. What a way to support Truckers Christmas Group. You guys are incredible. Look at you guys go. Amazing. You guys are the best. Let's do another prize pack giveaway. Let's go. As you can see here in the program, we're working our way through it, getting closer to those announcements at the end. We got the Montana Moon checked off the program. Next up is the prize pack, and Old Boots Got Soul. So let's do it. The next prize pack is a sticker pack. Let's go. Another sticker pack for you guys. Life is for taking chances, and the official Boots and Ballads. It's the official one because nobody else wants to do it. So we got the Wallaroo phone wallet, which also fits inside your boot as long as the boot has a leather lining. A CD. This is my first CD, Gardner Hands, and I do have a song off of that queued up later this evening if you want to get a taste of what's on that album. A bottle opener made by Twisted Willow Fabrication, who also is doing the prize pack with the donation. You can learn more about them at twistedwillowfabrication.com. And here is another thing from Twisted Willow Fabrication, a belt buckle. That's right. We got the Boots and Ballads logo here on a belt buckle for you guys, and it also comes with vault access. So you got the code on the back to get into the vault. This is awesome. Really. I think I'm wearing mine right now. I'm wearing mine right now. See, check it out. Wearing mine right now with my Nobleman's Apothecary belt. So love this. I've been testing it. It's a good one, so that's what we got here on the prize pack number 2. I'm going to put comment now in the live chat, and every comment after that is entered to win, and then we're going to do a random number generator, and I'll count to find the winner. So there we go. Comment now. We got it going. I'll get the ticker going as well for folks who come in here after the stream. We got 100 folks in here. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you. It's good to see you guys. Merry Christmas. And what an appropriate song right here I have for you, because these two boots will grow old with you and they'll get soul. And I'm talking about that S-O-U-L, soul. So this song is called Old Boots Got Soul. Step out in the morning on an uneasy day. The world is split and unsure, so I'm sure to step in the strongest way. With every footfall I remember who I am. Each and every memory help strengthen how I stand. We are cracked, but we shine. There ain't a dead end of belief that can keep us confined. No, old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll, so I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, and we carry on this way so we get better every day. Come home in the evening after a hard working day. I'm proud of what I done, even if it's just for a little pay. I kick off my boots before we do it all again, always remembering where I'm going and never forgetting where I've been. We are cracked, but we shine. Every step for decades will be made. Yeah. Old boots got soul,
patch 'em when they need it, and this life has a toll. So I bandage when I'm bleeding, old boots got soul, and we carry on this way so we get better. Every day I said old boots got soul, so I patch 'em when they need it, and this life has a toll. So I bandage when I'm bleeding, old boots got soul, and we carry on this way so we get better. Every day, yeah. Little old boots got soul there, yes indeed. Thank you everybody who's listened to that on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. I think it is the song with the most streams right now. All right, yes indeed. Thank you, thank you. We're stopping it right there for the comments. Thank you everybody for commenting and entering that little giveaway here. Let's go. Step out in the strongest way, Jim Collins, 100%. We got 88 folks on here right now. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's find our winner. Boom. All right, I'm going to count her out. Let's see here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 1
Anissa Sebastian. Anissa Sebastian, congrats! You win! You win! Haha, yes. All right. Anissa, be sure to email me, jeremiah.craig@jeremiahcraig.com. It's in the description. Do a copy, paste into your email, and say, hey, Jeremiah, I won that second prize pack. Send me that belt buckle and all that other cool stuff. Yes. Ha ha. Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about. Congrats, Anissa. Congrats, Anissa Sebastian. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Oh, man. So happy to have you guys here tonight. So happy to have you here. Looking forward to 2022 here. And we will get into that segment here because, you know, you guys requested to get into the giveaway here, right? You guys wanted a chance at winning one of these cool boots over here, which shout out to Heritage Boot Company and Lucchese for donating these incredible boots to the effort here to raise funds for Truckers Christmas Group organization. Wow, guys. Lucchese and Heritage stepping up to make this an incredible holiday season for everybody here and in the trucking community as well. 2 incredible boots up for grabs tonight. So, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to Heritage Boot Company and Lucchese. Stellar companies. Mean it. I mean it. Making some great boots. Anissa never wins anything. You gotta hang out around here some more. Anissa. We got regulars winning stuff. Alvin, you like this Christmas hat? My wife got me this Christmas hat a while ago. It's actually got Venom on it. I don't know if you can see. It's a Venom Christmas hat with the comic book character. He's one of my favorite anti-heroes or villains from comics, so had to don the hat. Yes, Brian. Thank you, Neil. It is available on my website. Eyes Like the Sky wants to know what my New Year's resolution is. my New Year's resolution is, well, what is all of your guys' New Year's resolutions? If you're going to tell me, if you want me to tell yours, I want to know yours. So I'm going to tell you mine. Usually I don't have a New Year's resolution, but this next year I want to just dial it back a little bit, because I just been going balls to the wall here since 2020, just trying to grow this channel, just trying to make something cool and different here. You know, mixing folk music and cowboy boots with this giveaway thing, and just making win-win-win scenarios for everybody, for you guys watching, for organizations like Truckers Christmas Groups, for the brands that want to partner. I just want to create a place where everybody can win, and I just been going so hard for the past 2 years. I think I might dial it back a little bit in 2022, and try to write a little bit more music. Just because I've been going so hard, I haven't been writing as much music as, I released an album this year, but I want to do more newer music here in 2022. So I won't be doing anything different. It'll still be 4 videos a week, but I won't be doing like here in December where you'll get videos on Saturdays and Sundays and things like that. So you can pretty much just expect 4 videos a week all year next year. So I'll dial it back a little bit and just chill out a little bit. Ray Hurtado's New Year's resolutions is to spend less money on boots. Good luck with that. Improve guitar skills, Alvin, and continue to help others. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great resolution. Great resolution. Oh man, thank you. Get more people into boots that aren't currently. Yes, that's a good resolution too, Lucas. I love that one. That's my ultimate goal. Maybe make a JC original sketch or 2. That sounds fun, Jay Washingtons. I'm down to try something like that. New Year's resolution, Doug Lindbergh, is to be more country and less tech. Yes, get out in the world. Let's go. Make more detours. Tony Montana's resolution is to cut back on Gramps' liquor cabinet. I don't know if Tony Montana can do that, but hey, let's go. Let's do it. It's a good goal. You resolve not to make New Year's resolutions. That's a good one. Just make the changes when you feel like it. You don't have to wait until the new year to make a change. I agree with that. Adam, cheers to that. Cheers to that. Yo, hey, how's it going, Carl Fisher Jr.? Digging those Lucchese's, 100%. William Sebastian wants to see a concert, a live concert. I would love to get back on the road for a tour. That would be so much fun. Oh, man, Jim Collins wants COVID to be over with so we can return to normalcy. I'm into that. I want that, too. Whew. Yes, yes. Huge thanks to Lucchese and Heritage, Greg Manchester, helping families. Indeed, yes. So awesome. So awesome. Whew. Any live shows coming up? No, not yet, Jonathan Smith, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And with me dialing it back a little bit, not going so hard, looking forward to playing out live a lot more. Playing out live a lot more, hopefully. Good stuff. Good stuff. YT, Faded, is looking to learn the guitar over again. Man, getting music in your life is so amazing. So that's a good resolution. Not sure if spending less money on boots is a good resolution. Truckers Christmas Group. You got to write more Christmas songs, Salvador Barra. Yes, the world always needs more country songs. Please, please more. World tour, Neil. Yes, indeed. I hope I get to go to Ireland and Scotland next year. If I make my way across the pond, Neil, you know I'm gonna be hitting you up. You know it. There's a good one. If everybody around the world is wearing boots, then we'll have world peace, Eugene. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Yes. Love it. Vance is here. His is to enjoy the rest of his senior year and work on things you enjoy before college starts next year. That's a great resolution. Finish strong and enjoy it. Enjoy your break. Yes. Yes, indeed. Chief's hotline isn't changing anything. Heath is here. This is the first time live. Actually listen to sing. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. What did I do? Everybody's saying, let's do more music. Let's write country songs. And here you got me going off of the program here. Let me show you guys the program again. We got 94 folks on here. Good to see you guys. We did the first set of music here, so now we got to get into the Cowboy Boot segment. This is the live portion of the Cowboy Boot thing. This is the live video portion of the segment here, of this live stream. So let's get into it. Because when you guys entered the giveaway, I had a question for you. And I always ask you guys a question because I like to see where your mind's at, and I like to see what you guys are looking forward to, what your preferences are, and then sort of share that with everybody and do sort of a segment about it so we can see like where our preferences are. And you guys voted about which brands you're most looking forward to following in 2022, because 2022 is going to be an amazing year. So I have the results. We're going to go through the top 5 most voted brands that you guys are looking forward to following as far as cowboy boots are concerned in 2022. So let's get into it. Man, you guys had some great votes. We got top 5 brands here. And I'm going to go from the 5th one to the 1st one. And based off of your votes, I reached out to some of these companies. And actually, I reached out to all of them. And I got some hints. I got some stuff that you're not going to hear anywhere else other than this channel. So this is where the news is dropping for a lot of these companies here. And it's pretty exciting to be, I guess, to have that access, right? You guys have voted, and your votes mattered enough to these companies to be like, yeah, well, let's give them some hints. Let's give them some deets, the gory deets about what we're planning next year. So the 5th most voted brand that you guys are looking forward to following in 2022 is Blackjack Boots. And what an amazing brand to follow. You know, I contacted them, and they said that they are going to be doubling down on their snapping turtle. They released their snapping turtle boot in 2020 in October. This is the post where they were introducing it, and then throughout 2021 they released it in different colors, and they said that you can expect this in even more colors in 2022. Not only that, but you can expect more leathers from them as well. So they said that they have more new colors coming for their Pirarucu boots. You know, this one, you guys remember this video. This is a Blackjack Pirarucu right here. They're going to have more colors for that available for you guys. And they also said that they're going to be trying out a new leather supplier that's new to them. And they're going to be getting their hands on new to them leathers that they've never used before. Other boot companies have used these leathers before, but they didn't want to say which leathers they are just in case the deal falls through. And you might be able to speculate based off of looking at their website and the leathers that they already have. They have a huge list along the left-hand side. It's like, what leathers are left? So if you're wondering, maybe head on over to some of the other boot companies and say, okay, so I'm seeing that they're carrying this leather, but Blackjack isn't, so maybe that one. Who knows? I would have to think, like, I wasn't seeing any capybara like Anderson Bean has. Maybe they didn't say. They had no comment on what type of leather you can expect from them in 2022, but it's looking like they will have new leathers and colors available. Really excited to follow Blackjack in 2022. The fourth most voted brand that you guys are looking forward to following in 2022 is Hondo Boots. Let's go, Hondo. It was an enormous year for Hondo, okay? It was an incredible year for Hondo. They're working on some great combination of traditional and modern business methods. It's incredible. They got their boots in Cavender's stores this year, in like 19 in stores and also online. The thing is that they are selling so fast. So you might go to Cavender's right now and not see any, but then visit again in a couple of days and then have them be restocked. So Cavender's is selling Hondos like hotcakes, so you can expect them to be in more Cavender stores next year, because Cavender's did a test with Hondo this year. That's why they only did 19 stores, if you can consider that a test. But like, it's looking like they're gonna have way more in the Cavender stores across the country. So you can expect that. And what else do I got here? So another thing that Hondo did this year is Phil, Hondo owner, Phil Gijarro. He visited so many small stores this year, right? He invited me to go with him on some of those trips. We went to Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, and Wyoming to visit some small stores there that aren't chain stores like Cavender's. And the owners of those stores were overwhelmed to have a boot company owner in their store actually caring about their needs. And this is the traditional part of the business that I was talking about before. Hondo still cares, like they did when they started in 1965, but they're also doing a lot more. So we'll get into that online. He also went to his stores in the Southwest, like in New Mexico and Arizona. I didn't go with him on that one, nor on this other trip to Europe. That's right, you guys can expect to see Hondo in Europe soon, especially Germany. This is a picture from Hondo's Instagram when he went to Germany, and the Germans are pumped to have Hondos, guys. So those of you in Europe who are looking to get Hondos and be like, Jeremiah, how can I get Hondos in Europe? How can I get Hondos across the pond? I'm just like, I don't know. Well, now you might be able to find them in Germany in 2022. Huge for Hondo. I'm so excited. So lots going on for Hondo, and you'll also be able to find different styles at different stores. So this is a black cherry smooth ostrich boot that you can only find at Lou Talbert's. So I would highly recommend that you guys not only follow Hondo on social, but follow the stores where they carry Hondos, because these stores design their own Hondos. So some of these Hondos you'll only be able to find in those stores. Here's another one that you'll only be able to find in North Dakota with a rawhide counter. And I believe that's a shrunken shoulder vamp there. Just an awesome looking bronc boot there. And you can also expect some more colors from Hondo as well, just like this nubuck blue bullhide boot. This one's not even released anywhere. Hondo is going to be taking it to a conference here in January to show their retailers to see if anybody is interested. But damn, is that a cool direction for Hondo. Hondo is killing it, and I would expect to see so much more from Hondo. So I'm so glad that you guys voted, because they are doing incredible things, and it's really cool that you guys noticed. All right, coming through. Oh geez, I almost forgot about this one. Not only are they going to be expanding to Germany, I'm talking about Hondo, not only are they going to be expanding to Germany and doing more with boots and boot stores, but they're also going to be offering some of their styles that stores don't carry online. So you might be able to do a direct-to-consumer order, just like you would do with Tecovas or Lucchese or Ruho or any of those other brands. You just order straight from the Hondo website. They're not going to be doing it with all their brands or with all their styles, excuse me. They're not going to be doing it with all their styles because they don't want to compete with those small mom and pop stores or with Cavender's. But a lot of these stores aren't carrying the models that you guys most request here on the channel. So you may be able to find some of those styles online in 2022. So Hondo is making some huge moves in 2022, and I'm glad that you guys are interested in following them as much as I am. Coming in at number 3 here is Heritage Boot Company. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The star of the show tonight. And they are taking their well-known distinctive vintage styles and they're trying to implement new leathers and new colors, they told me, this year, including a blue Stingray men's and women's boot. So you can see this red Stingray boot, right? Now, they're going to be doing a blue one. I don't know if it's going to be the triad look or anything. They didn't send me any pictures. But the blue Stingray is going to be called the Desire as far as the women's boot is concerned. And then the men's blue Stingray boot will be called the Beale Street. They're also planning a blue full quill ostrich one. And maybe, possibly, they didn't want to confirm, but rumor has it they will also be getting into snakeskins. Now that's an area where they didn't want to go before just because they want to make sure that they can guarantee their boots for life, and snakeskin can be a little fragile, but it looks like they may be dabbling with the idea of stepping out and doing a snakeskin in 2022. So huge steps making here with Heritage Boot in 2022. It's going to be fun to watch them next year as well. The second most voted brand that you guys are looking forward to following in 2022 is Tecovas. Let's go. Tecovas had a busy 2021, like crazy busy. If you follow Tecovas, you were not bored at all. They released their first snip toe, and it was a python boot. It was the Barrett. They released their first wide square toe for men. They released goat boots for men and women. They released the press kit for men. They released the July 4th boots. They released zip boots for ladies and exotic versions of it too, plus so much more. I'm sure you guys could name more that I didn't mention because they are busy with their new releases, and this is what they told me in an email. They said that if you were impressed by 2021, they said they have an insane, quote, amount of releases planned for 2022. A lot more women's boots, okay? They got a lot more ranch and performance Western style boots coming for men as well. Now, whether that means more of the Bandera style or more of the Prescott style or maybe a fusion of them, I don't know. But they did say they have a lot more new performance Western styles coming, and of course more limited edition boots as well. Not only that, but you guys have seen them increasing their men's apparel on Tecovas.com. They're also going to be making women's apparel as well. So that means shirts and pants and things like that. So they're going to be getting into women's apparel. And guys, this is a channel first. You won't find this anywhere else. Tecovas in 2022, early 2022, will be getting into cowboy hats. Tecovas is releasing cowboy hats in 2022. In fact, if you go to their website right now, you will see their cowboy hats in the photo shoots because it's the same. Like a lot of these guys in these photo shoots are in the photos online too. So if you're perusing around Tecovas.com and you're like, man, I like that hat. I wonder if Tecovas is getting into hats. They are getting into hats in 2022, and this is what they're gonna look like. So get ready. Get ready for hats. Smack Daddius is excited. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Tecovas. You heard it here first. Tecovas is getting into cowboy hats in 2022. Huge. Let's go. All right. So,
the number one brand that you guys are most looking forward to following in 2022 is not a surprise to me. It blew all of the other ones out of the water. Like, I'll show you guys the graph in a second. It's like everything was a little bit close, and then this brand was it was off the charts. It was off the charts. The brand you guys are most looking forward to following in 2022 is Lucchese. Of course, another star of the show today. And Lucchese told me that they will be doing much more of the same that they have been doing here in 2021 and at the end of 2021. They're going to be continuing to focus on their horseman boots. So if you go to their website, you'll be able to see them rank their horseman boots, which has many square toe shaped styles like the Q toe here, the W toe here, and the 7th toe here with the stead. They're going to be also doing a lot of new colors in their older models. So they're getting into more models with the horseman boots and more colors of their older styles, but they're also going to be doing a lot more collabs as well. And this past year, they did a lot of collabs. They did the Lucchese King Ranch collabs with some work boots. They did the Parker McCollum collab. They did the Stephanie Quayle collab. And of course, most recently, you guys saw it with the beautiful collabs that they did with Ram Trucks and Lucchese collab. Who saw that coming? I loved that one. That one was so cool. And they said they have a special collab planned early 2022, but they didn't tell me what it was about. So they're just teasing me. So you guys can expect to see more collabs from Lucchese next year as well. More limited edition boots from them with those collabs. And who picked up any of the Ram boots? Did anybody pick up any of the Ram boots? Because those look pretty cool. Let me show you guys the graph that I was talking about. So here's the chart with 30 brands that I pulled you guys for. Just look at Lucchese. Almost off the chart. And this is with almost 500 people. So around 500 people entered the giveaway. We got everybody had to vote. I made it a requirement to vote. So here is the total score for 30 brands. And I know there are more brands, but I was just thinking of the most popular ones at the moment. So if there is a brand that you would like me to include next year that you do not see here among the 30 brands, please let me know, and I will be sure to include them next year. So that's what I got. Where did yours rank? Did the company that you guys are looking forward to watching next year, did they rank in the top 5? Did they rank? Haha. I'm super excited to watch all those brands next year. Very, very, very excited. Neil's excited to see what BNV does next year. Yes, man, those custom boots, those special order boots that he does, man, follow BNV as well. That's going to be so cool to see more from him as well. It's incredible. DJ says Dodges suck. Hey, I learned on a Dodge Ram. I learned on a Dodge Ram and I loved it. It was one of those bare bones Dodge Rams. No AC. It was stick shift, no CD player, just radio. Stick shift, Dodge Ram, red Dodge Ram. It was awesome. We put an air horn in it too. It was awesome. I got a soft spot in my heart for Rams. That's just me though. That's just what I learned on. Was the Dodge Ram. Justin voted for Honda. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. They made some huge moves in 2021. They were the biggest surprise for me. Just coming out, they were coming out of the woodworks after 2020 and being like, "We're not done. I am not done." Phil's coming through, and he is making sure everybody knows that Honda is here to stay, and I love it. What coffee am I drinking, Jim Collins? Just tea, just to keep. I'm yelling over here. I'm boisterous, so I got to make sure that I take care of my voice. Anissa voted Heritage, but you know your husband wanted to pick BNV Boots. Oh, I'll be sure to put BNV Boots on the list next year. I wasn't sure about that, but I'll be sure to do that next year, Anissa. No disrespect to BNV. I love Jose and what he's doing with BNV Boots for sure. Jason's a Ford guy. Can't hate it. Whoa, Jonathan Smith's has got a 1987 Dodge Ram. Nice. Yes. You didn't vote, Andy. You had to vote if you wanted to be entered to win one of the boots. King Everclear. I'm drinking that Everclear. Damn. That's serious stuff, Scott. That's serious stuff. That definitely would not be good on my voice. That definitely would be sounding like Tom Waits in here. I mean, I love myself some Tom Waits, but come on. Here's a little jingle that I end off all the videos with, even the live ones. Give a hand to these brands and how strong they stand. All last year and days near, fun to follow and to cheer. Yeah. Looking forward to following all these brands next year and more. Oh, 2022 is gonna be a beautiful one, and you know it. Yes. Cowboy boots are back, baby. Let's go. They're trending upwards with no end in sight, and I'm gonna make sure about it. How about you guys? You guys gonna help me make sure that they keep trending upwards and upwards and upwards until the whole world is booted? That's my goal. That's my goal. Let's go. Thank you for the donation, Carl Fisher Jr. I appreciate it. Oh, man. All right, let's look at our program here. Thank you for sticking with me here on that boot segment there. Lots of cool things happening. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's the program. We are moving through, and I got Man in the Suit of Mirrors here, and then we'll announce the winner of the Heritage Flores. And we got some more songs coming up here. And don't forget that if you guys have questions, you want to chat, you want to do, focus a topic on anything, you want some music, some different kinds of music, that there will be an after party after this program is completed. And that's where things chill out. There isn't a program. I leave it up to you guys to sort of push the direction of the rest of the live stream. So be sure to stick around for the after party, and we'll go from there. So I know that there was going to be a lot of new folks around this live stream here. So I wanted to play some of my most requested songs, and I already did that with One Shot and Old Boots Got Soul, and this is another most requested song. It's not very Christmassy at all, but a lot of people like it, and if you're new to me, I hope you like it too. This song is called Man in the Suit of Mirrors, and it's a story. This is the ballad part of the Boots and Ballads part. This is a folk ballad that I wrote, and it's about a con artist. With a customized charm, he rolls into the room, his 3 hounds at his back. Entering with him is the lights of the moon, to light the dark within you, showing you what you lack. He has no title of power, but it assumes the air. It is mysteriously loud. It is his suit that makes him familiar to you, yes, and it brings your guard down. And now, tell your mother to take you back home. Tell your mother my fears. Tell your mother to take you back home. And be afraid of the man in the suit of mirrors. There was an old country ball in the Smithson barn. A wealthy family, 'twas said, in his usual attire under another name. Into that ball he tread. Now, Gerald Smithson owned the mine down the hill. He held parties as he pleased. After a little ale, he told the man in the suit his wealth made him sleep easily. So the man in the suit found young Mary Smithson, the trophy that made Gerald's spouse. And Mary had never met someone quite like herself. Soon offered him a tour of the house. She giggled and flirted as he tested his way. From different rooms she would lead, until they came to the bedroom where he sat on the bed. It was a good mattress indeed, yeah. Tell your mother to take you back home. Tell your mother my fears. Tell your mother to take you back home. And be afraid of the man in the suit of mirrors. Gerald Smithson went looking for his wife, in dire need of a waltz. He went to the house and he called from downstairs. He heard only the echoes of his calls. Climbing the staircase, he went to his room. A cool breeze as he opened the door. His mattress was thin and there were only a few dollars left. Mary lay bare on the floor. Tell your mother to take you back home. And tell your mother my fears. Tell your mother to take you back home. And be afraid of the man in the suit of mirrors. Yeah. Little man in the suit of mirrors there, and that one is off of my first album, Gardner Hands, and the winners tonight will be receiving that, the prize pack winners, because that was in the 2 prize packs. Indeed, yes. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's do a little update. Let's do a little bit of an update on the TCGO, the Truckers Christmas Group, and Twisted Willow Fabrication prize pack here. Where are we at, guys? Can somebody update the live chat right now? And I will do another rundown here because we are nearing the end of the show. So this is a prize pack that was put together by Truckers Christmas Group Organization and Twisted Willow Fabrication. And on one side, you get the Truckers Christmas Group stuff on a pint glass, an ornament, a mug, a keychain, 2 keychains, and then on the other side is Life is for Taking Chances and Jeremiah Craig stuff too. This is one-of-a-kind stuff. This is an amazing little giveaway package that is going to be going to the person who makes the highest single-level donation. So that doesn't mean that you can keep donating and try to start a bidding war with somebody. It means that it's got to be the highest single donation. So if you already donated and were beat, you have to beat that again. That's just how it works. We don't have the technology to keep track of everybody's things. So you just got to donate the single highest donation. It's not a bid. It's not like an auction. It's not like that. We can't keep track of it like that. It's just a donation, and the person who has the highest single donation, make sure that you're not checked on anonymous, because anonymous cannot win. What do we got? What is the highest? The highest donation right now is $75. I think I saw that one come through with Lucas. So if anybody wants this incredible limited edition prize pack, there will never be another one made of it ever. It's dated and everything, with Truckers Christmas Group organization on one side and Life is for Taking Chances, Jeremiah Craig stuff, holiday giveaway on the other side. What's it worth to you? Is it worth more than $75 to you? If so, give Lucas a run for his money. Let's go. We're trying to help folks in need this evening, so let's get those donations through if you guys can manage it. And if you don't want to outbid Lucas at $75, then 99-cent donation to Truckers Christmas Group. If 95 of you did $1, that would raise this up to almost $800, which is an incredible help. It's an incredible help to the trucking families in need. So $1 can even go a long ways here. Whew. Now that we have that out of the way, and everybody's updated here for the little prize pack giveaway that Truckers Christmas Group is doing with Twisted Wheel Fabrication, I think that it is time to announce a winner of a pair of boots. Let's see what the program says. The program confirms it. We need to know right now who wins the Heritage Flores boots. We're announcing it right now, and that's, of course, this boot right here. Beautiful hand tooling everywhere, all around, hand lacing up along the side seam, around the pull tabs, and around the collar here. Look at this beautiful snip toe as well. Just an incredible boot, worth just over $1,000, $1,075. We're going to have our winner right now. We're announcing the winner right now. So, let me see here. The winner of the Heritage Boots Flores is... here it is. The winner of the Flores is Dennis Korbatsky. Dennis Korbatsky, you get the Flores boots in your size, brand new from Heritage Boot Company. Congrats, Dennis. Congrats to Dennis Korbatsky. Let's go! Dennis in the house. And it looks like he won because he was on the bonus live stream last week. He got those extra entry. He got that extra entry from the bonus live stream last week, and that's what put him over the edge. Guys, those extra entries go a long way, and it proves it here tonight. Dennis Korbatsky. Dennis. Are you here, Dennis? You here, Dennis? He's here. He's a regular. He's here. He's here every once in a while, but I know it's a busy season. Dennis Korbatsky, congrats. Wow. Whew. If you guys are bummed out because you didn't win the Heritage Flores, don't worry. We still got to announce the winner of the Lucchese after this next song. And don't forget that if you really wanted that Heritage, if you really wanted that Heritage boot, remember that there's still a chance for you to win with Truckers Christmas Group organization, because they have their raffle going on for this boot, and they won't be announcing their winners until next Friday, Christmas Eve. So there it is. You get another chance at winning the Flores. You just got to go over to truckerschristmasgroup.org and buy those raffle tickets. $1 or one ticket is $10. So that goes a long ways to helping out their goals this year, and it's just another chance. $10 for just another chance at winning that Flores boots. So head on over. The link is in the description directly to Truckers Christmas Group organization to where you can buy a raffle ticket with them and help support them helping families in need this season, and you might win Flores. You still have a chance to win this boot if you're not Dennis Korboski. If you're not Dennis, then you still have a chance. Oh, man. So pumped. Congrats, Dennis. Congrats. Was he here? I didn't see him come through. I haven't seen him, but you guys chat a lot, and it's tough to keep up with you guys sometimes here during the regular stream and stay on track. I don't think he's here. Maybe he'll jump in a little bit later. Thank you, Anonymous, for your donation. Dennis Korboski is the winner. All right. I'm going to play another song here before we announce the Lucchese Randall. And this is a special song to me. This is a really special song. You guys might have seen that there's a cream cheese shortage. Kraft is gonna pay, I think CNN did a story, Kraft is gonna pay you $20 not to have cheesecake this year. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Cheesecake is a really important thing to my Christmas ever since I was growing up and learning how to play music, learn how to play the banjo, learn how to play the harmonica, learn how to play the guitar, because as I was learning and just started learning, we would always go to my godparents' house for Christmas Eve. It's been a tradition. The Clarks, okay? And Bill Clark was my godfather, and he inspired the first song, One Shot, this evening. He had found that story, and I had to make a song about it, One Shot. And Linda Clark, she always made the best cheesecakes on Christmas Eve. And this one year, she didn't make it, right? And she said, if you want cheesecake, I need music. I need live music. I need you to play music Christmas Eve, and it will be a trade. I will make you a cheesecake if you play music. And cheesecake is partly the reason, if not largely the reason, why I'm here today singing to you guys. It seriously pushed me. And to have somebody like that, to have a family to push you like that with cheese and with cheesecake, it sounds funny, but it meant the world. So Kraft, I don't care how much money you are offering people to not have cheesecake this year, it wouldn't be worth it. Christmas Eves are for cheesecake, and last year I wrote a song about it. It's called A Christmas Cheesecake, and I hope you enjoy it. When I was young, up at Barber Hill, it was Christmas Eve, and I remember it still. Linda Clark made the best cheesecake around, but this Christmas Eve, it could not be found. So I asked Bill, and he looked Linda's way. Then she smiled, and I'd wonder what she said. She said, pick those strings, boy, don't stand there and wait. Fill the cabin with music for heaven's sake. Raise your voice in song, and only then will I make your favorite Christmas cheesecake. So I practiced my picking for the next Christmas Eve, ready to play our favorites round the Christmas tree. Songs like Cripple Creek and Old Man Dooley. Well, I played so much I'd drive my mother crazy. And then finally came next Christmas Eve day. I asked Linda if she had a cheesecake made. She said, pick those strings, boy, don't stand there and wait. Fill the cabin with music for heaven's sake. Raise your voice in song, and only then can you taste your favorite Christmas cheesecake. Now Linda's gone, and Bill's with her too. But they believed in me each year as I grew. Now their daughter Sarah makes it every year. When I think of their love, it nearly brings me to tears. Yeah, that cheesecake pushed me to play, and my mind slips back to that day when she said, pick those strings, boy, don't stand there and wait. Fill the world with music for heaven's sake. Raise your voice in song, and only then can you taste your favorite Christmas cheesecake. Christmas cheesecake. Man, I miss them. I miss them so much. We don't have that one recorded yet or anything, so I think that's actually the first time I ever played it live for you guys. Cheers to Bill and Linda. All right, now, here we go. Here we go. Program says it. The program says it. We got to announce the next winner. We got 2 pairs of boots up for grabs. Dennis Korboski won the Heritage Flores. Who will win the Lucchese Randall? Who will win the Lucchese Randall? Danny, Ascot, I use medium gauge strings. I use medium gauge Martin phosphor bronze strings. Who will win the Lucchese Randall? That's this one right here. The beautiful Lucchese boot with the toe out cut ostrich, which makes those quills look beautiful on that toe, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It looks great. Super soft. You got that cording in here. That Red River cording with the stitch pattern. You got that Bayou inlay, that ostrich inlay. Come on. Would you focus, you silly computer? There we go. You got that Bayou inlay on the back and on the front. Look at this boot. Incredible. CJ pull straps. Man, 7-toe. This boot is epic. This boot is perfection. So, Scott H is on the edge of his chair. Let's find our winner for the Lucchese Randall to finish things out here. The winner of the Lucchese Randall full quill ostrich boot worth $1,500. The winner will get a brand new pair in their size. The winner is YouTube user Fur Bad Company. Fur Bad Company, let's go, you win! Fur Bad Company, are you here, Fur Bad Company? Let's go, Fur Bad Company, you get the Randalls. You get the Randalls. Yo, Fur Bad Company. Let's go. Are you here? Are you here? Fur Bad Company. Yes, Fur Bad Company. I saw you earlier on the stream. Are you still here? Are you still here? I saw. I'm watching the live chat. I want to see you, Fur Bad Company. I want to see that you're still here. Please. Please. I hope he didn't faint. I hope he didn't faint. Oh, man. Oh, man. Fur Bad Company. That's F-E-R. F-E-R Bad Company. Oh, congrats. And don't go trying to change your username or anything, guys, because I got Furbad's company's email. So I'm going to be emailing him. I'm going to be emailing him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Furbad Company. Winning the Lucchese Randos. All right, guys, if you guys didn't win, if you're not Furbad Company or Dennis Karbuski, don't forget about the raffle, okay? I'm going to show this ad again. Truckers Christmas Group is doing some great work, and they've been doing it since 2008, 501c3, helping trucking families in need have a Christmas. And there's still a chance to win both of these boots. You have a week left to buy raffle tickets and increase your chances. Head on over to truckerschristmasgroup.org and get those raffle tickets now, guys. Now. You still have a chance. You still have a chance, and you don't have to spend $1,500 or $1,000 to have that chance, right? All it takes is $10. $10 to buy one raffle ticket. And then, of course, the more you buy, the better deal that you get. But $10 for a chance to win one of these two boots? Are you kidding me? I might play. I might play. Because I like both of them. I wouldn't mind having a second pair. I'm just joking. But seriously, though, $10 for a chance to win one of these boots that are worth over $1,000? Get on it, guys. Get on it. Whew. Man. Furbad Company, Dennis Korboski are our big winners tonight. Wow, congrats, guys. Thank you so much. We've been raising so much money, and there's still time left. There's still 7 days. Still 7 days left. I'd be screaming, too, if I won. Fainting optional. Bryant, I know, right? I'm like, geez, I hope he didn't have a heart attack. He was here. Oh, man. See you, Godardo Esparza. Thanks for joining. Oh, man. Let's go. There it is. Truckers Christmas Group just put in the tickets in the live chat. Just put in the tickets, the ticket prices and their tiers. It's a really great tiers there. Am I going to South by Southwest this year? I don't think so. I tried to go to South by Southwest one year, Scott, and it just didn't work out. It's actually a pay to play sort of deal in South by Southwest now. It's and pay to plays, if you guys aren't familiar with how they make. Whoa, Moses just came through with $80 to increase the top. Oh man, Moses just came through. He was waiting till the end because all we have left for the time on this last prize pack is this last song. Moses just came through with $80. Does he have the top? I think he has the top donation now. Whew. Man. So, by the end of this song, we will announce the winner of the prize pack based off of the donation. So if you're still with us, and we got people dropping like flies now, so thanks everybody for sticking around. If you guys want a chance to win this prize pack, you got a chance here. You got a chance. Oh, you just gotta make a donation to Truckers Christmas Group that's more than $80 that Moses just did. So I'm gonna play one more song here. Whoa, Truckers Christmas Group? It's going to be even better than... Wow. $800 per family this year? Whew, that's better than last year. 27 families at $800 per family. Wow. You guys did this. You guys helped make that possible. You guys helped make 27 families have a freaking Christmas this year. Christmas ham. Presents for their kids. Like being able to travel to be with their family. That's huge. That's huge for the families that help keep this country going. That's enormous. Wow. You guys are the best. Seriously. That's incredible. That's incredible. We need a winner. We need you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are seriously amazing. And the donations that happen this next week through the raffle will be going to help families next year, because I believe last week was the cutoff. Whew. Incredible. We're $9 short of supporting another family? Well, geez. I'm sure we'll get $9 by the end of the song. People are going to be waiting till the last minute. I already feel it, so I better get this song going. Jeff, you want an annual BNV design? I'm going to have to think about that. Because that was tough. That was a lot of work this year, but I know it made so many people happy, so we'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see how I'm feeling about that, because it just sort of did happen mid-year, and I sort of been mulling it over in my brain to go yearly or every other year. If you guys want me to do it every year, I'm totally cool with it. I think I could work it in. All right, guys. This last song that I'm gonna play is an old one in the public domain. It's even older than what is sung nowadays, or used to be sung at the end of parties, at the end of the year. Auld Lang Syne, right? That's what we sing at the end of the year. But before that was written, in Scotland and those neighboring countries, they used to sing the parting glass when the party was over. And of course, the parting glass was a little drink to help the person weather the traveling home after the party, after the holiday party. So I felt like the last Boots and Ballads of the year, I wanted to end off the planned section with a parting glass as we part 2021 and ready ourselves to travel into 2022 for another incredible year. This year is going to be what we make it, so let's make it a good one, and let's finish it out with a parting glass. All the money that I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. All the comrades that I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. A parting glass. Cheers to 2021. Hello, 2022. Let's do it, guys. All right. So that's the end here. What do we got? Is anybody have a bid to outbid Moses? All right, so I know there's about a 20-second delay between what I say and what you hear because of the internet. So I'm just going to chat it up a little bit here and let whoever wants to make the last donation make it. Or else it seems like it's going to go to Moses unless somebody else made another bid here while I was going through. Thank you, Lucas, to put that 800. Another family has been sponsored. You are incredible, guys. $800. Thank you. I couldn't do Mo like that. Jeff Horton coming through with another $10. Thank you so much. You are the best. I appreciate you guys. Oh, man. All right. Moses has got it. He got the Truckers Christmas Group prize pack. Thank you so much, Moses, for your $80 single donation. Truckers Christmas Group and Twisted Willow Fabrication prize pack here is yours. Congrats, Moses. You're the winner. Thank you so much for your generosity. Everybody on the stream tonight, thank you so much for your generosity, bringing that level up. We more than doubled what we did coming into this thing, and that's incredible. And don't forget that you still have a chance to win the Lucchese Randall and the Heritage Flores, through the boot raffle that is going on, truckerschristmasgroup.org. They won't be announcing their winners for another week, so I'm going to be encouraging you guys this week. If you guys are going to be dreaming about these boots, I know it. So, one raffle ticket, that's all you need just to play a chance, just to get that chance. You know how it is. So, congrats to Moses, congrats to all of the winners tonight, and a huge congrats to Dennis Korbatsky and Fur Bad Company for being our grand winners tonight. Dennis Korbatsky coming away with the Heritage Flores, and Fur Bad Company coming away with the Randall. You guys are incredible. I'm going to be sticking around for an after party if you guys want to stick around with me. If not, and you got other things to do, then I wish you a spectacular evening. This is the end of the planned portion of the show, and now it's all you guys. I love you guys, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Man, no way, we set a fundraising record, Truckers Christmas Group? Tom Kirk, we set a record. Oh, we raised more money for Truckers Christmas Group tonight than any other single musician concert or live stream. Between the live stream and the boot raffle, boom, you guys are the best. Man, this community is amazing. I couldn't have done it by myself. It's not me, Thomas. It's this community, and the community is incredible. Man, you guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. You guys make this possible. You guys, seriously, everybody watching right now, everybody watching after the fact, it's both of us, Scott H. It's everybody involved. It's the community. This is incredible. Greg Manchester says the raffle will be live on the Truckers Christmas Group Facebook page. So if you guys got those extra entries, and I know a lot of you did, you got the extra entry by liking the Truckers Christmas Group page. That's still happening on December 24th, on Christmas Eve. Is that correct, Truckers Christmas Group, Tom and Greg? Can you put the time in the live chat as well when you will be doing that, including the time zone, so that we can all be sure to. Oops, sorry, Greg Manchester, I didn't mean to delete your message. I meant to delete this Vogue FYI. It's a bot. And I think it's a signal to other bots on the internet. Huge thanks. Huge thanks. I found that, mods, if you guys see that FOI or FYI or thing, if you see anything come through like that, I looked it up today. It's a bot. Aaron, can you get a shout out? Of course you can get a shout out. This is the after party. This is all about you guys. What's up, Aaron? How's it going? What boots are you wearing today? Truckers Christmas Group, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are incredible, doing some great work for some families that really need it. I mean, truckers help run this country, and I love talking with truckers when I was on tour and stuff like that. It's a special place for me, and I have seen how truckers are treated on the road sometimes by some of these drivers out there, and it's like, come on, are you kidding me? So you guys got to deal. Truckers have got to deal with a lot of crap, and if they got to deal with that kind of crap, and then their family is not doing well at the same time, it's like, you guys are saviors, Truckers Christmas Group. Like, seriously, that changes people's lives. It changes people's lives. Yes. What time will be? Oh, it's 8. It's going to be 8 p.m. Oh, it's going to be 20, so 8 p.m. Eastern time. Greg's on that military time. 8 p.m. Eastern on Christmas Eve at Truckers Christmas Group Facebook page. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be watching it. Do I like Ariat Sierra boots, JD? Do I like Ariat Sierra boots? I gotta look. I'm gonna look them up right now because they might be. I have heard that before, the Ariat Sierra. I just don't remember what they look like off the top of my head, and I have a feeling that they're gonna be very similar to the Roper. It looks like they're very similar to the Roper, except they have a more of a work hog tread. I think this is a. Yeah, I think it looks like a combination between the Roper and the Work Hog. And I like the Roper. I have the Roper right here. I got the Roper right here. It's a nice beater boot. This looks like it's more ready for it looks like it's more ready for here. Let me see if I can pull it up on the window here so everybody else can see what we're talking about. Because we know what we're talking about, but I don't know if everybody else does. And there we go. So this is the one that he's asking about, the Sierra pull-on boots. It looks like the Roper, doesn't it, everybody? It looks like the Roper, but more of a, it's got that butt-out seam there. It's got that Roper toe. It doesn't have the same sort of stitching, but it does have a more... It does have a more durable outsole here than what the Roper has, the Heritage Roper. I can't... my experience with the Work Hog, I like the Work Hog. And it looks like it's a Work Hog Roper hybrid mix sort of deal. I'll have to see if I can talk to Ariat about maybe doing a review on this if you're interested, and if anybody else is interested. I can... Oh, Evie tried out the Ariat Sierras today. What do you think? What'd you think? What kind of outsole does it have? Oh, they were a real pain to break in. Very tough vamp. Oh, that's too bad. So it doesn't sound like it's the same leather as the Ariat Heritage Roper, because that wasn't very hard to break in. Yeah, this Ariat is probably made in China. It's probably one of their made in China ones, Scott. I haven't tried the Laredo Hawk. Should I pull that one up too? Shall we take a look at it and see an impression here? Oh. Oh, look at that. Get out of here. All right. Here's the Laredo Hawk. It's not a bad looking boot. It looks like a... Let me try to make it a little smaller here so you can see the whole thing. I like the stitching on there, but there's going to be a lot of plastic parts with Laredo, and this is probably going to be one of those Laredos that's going to be really tough to break in. So it's a good looking boot. It's a good looking boot, Jason, but Laredo will probably also have a cloth lining, which won't last you very long. And I don't know what kind of outsole this has. It's got a composition sole. That composition sole is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm telling you right now. If it's one of those like vinyl soles, it's going to be even more slippy than leather. Like what they used to do, Laredo used to do. If it's anything like that, I would not recommend this boot at all. Those sort of composite vinyl, it looks like leather, but it's harder, or it looks like leather, and it's kind of like vinyl. It's kind of like a weird sort of plastic. So slippy. No good. I would not recommend it. You might be better off. It kind of looks like some J. Chisholm boots. I would recommend checking out circlebwesternwear.com and seeing what they have, because they might have a boot like this, because they have a lot of old stock of older brands like J. Chisholm, Tony Lama, Dan Post, and they might have an older new stock boot that looks very similar to this one, and have a very similar price, and it'll just be built better. So I probably wouldn't go with that, knowing that Circle B Western Wear has stuff like this that's very similar to this, and built during a time when boots were built right. And you could probably also find a made in the U.S. new old stock boot that kind of looked like that Laredo Hawk. That's what I said. That's what I say. That square toe is the way to go. Oh, you had some cheesecake the other day, Jeff Corton, the Cinnabon cheesecake? It was awesome. Nice. I'm looking forward to Christmas Eve cheesecake again this year. Always looking forward to that. Have a good one, Dana. It's been fun. Have a good one. Eyes like the sky. What do I think of the black Los Altos suede python boots with the snip toe on Yeehaw Cowboy? They look like some nice dress boots, but you're hesitant. If you do get them, you'll get with the Soul Saver. Well, I like the Los Altos Python, and I wouldn't expect it to be very much different from the Los Altos Python that I reviewed earlier this year, except it will have that suede, the suede python, and a snip toe. It's pretty much going to be exactly the same, or at least it should be pretty much exactly the same. And I really liked it. It's a good, like, nice mid-level snakeskin boot. Like, it's not going to be as high quality as like a blackjack, but it's not going to be as like a low quality as like an Ariat with cloth lining, or maybe this Laredo Hawk. It's not going to have the cloth lining. It's going to feel really nice with leather lining on the inside. So I think I think they're nice. I like Los Altos. I like Los Altos. That would make for a nice boot, and suede python looks great, especially black suede. Black suede anything looks awesome. It's like this matte. It looks like a black hole. It just takes all of it. Doesn't reflect any light. I like that look. I don't know about you guys, but I like that look. Oh man, Carlos. Lucas is getting Carlos's hopes up in the chat. Oh, that was mean. Yo, how's it going, JGM? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the after party here. Greg Manchester is a boule man. That's what I'm talking about. I love my boulets too. I love my boulets. They have double E sizing, but you wear a D comfortably. Do you recommend that you size down a half size or something? I think that Los Altos is pretty true. If you're a regular to square toes, If you have other round toes and snip toes, I think you could probably go for the same size as long as those brands are pretty true. Los Altos it's not a surprise. Like if I could go with Los Altos, get an 11D and have it fit like Tony Lama 11D or on any of these other brands that I tried that were 11D with a snip toe. It's not going to be like Heritage because they have a completely different size structure. But if you have like a Tony Lama or a Justin or something like that, I think it's pretty much the same in Los Altos from my experience. How do I know if the boots are on Circle B are new old stock, Eugene? That's a good question. That's a good question. How do I know if they're new old stock? Basically the look of them. So if you're on there and you're seeing a lot of styles that are like, wow, that's old, or if you look at the sizing, like if you go in and you say, okay, how many sizes do they have of this? Wow, they only have 3 sizes when I choose D width, then it's probably a new old stock because once they sell out of those, they're sold out forever because nobody is making those ever again. So if you look at the style and be like, okay, that looks like something that would have been made a long time ago with all leather parts and everything, then it probably is. And then plus it has only a few sizes, then it's definitely new old stock. But if you have a question on it, feel free to email me. I'm always the most responsive through email unless you get stuck in my spam folder. And I do go through my spam folder every once in a while, but it's tough to keep up with the Facebook and Instagram sometimes. So if you do have a question on there, they do have some nice. When was the last time I wore my gasoline boots, Skit? My gasoline boots are the Boulay 7031s, and I wore them probably a month or two ago. I've been really slowing down on wearing those because every time I wear them, I just notice something else, and I'm just like, ooh, these don't have very much time left. So they're already in half retirement. They're already pretty much in half retirement. I've been wearing these a lot more. These Hondo 7875s. Those have been my go-tos. I really like the Blackjacks, Pirarukus, and these Nakona shrunken shoulders here. Those 3 are probably my most go-to these days. What Truckers Christmas Group says, what boots do I think Santa should wear? I think Santa should wear Westco boots. Let me show you. I think Santa is a Westco boot kind of guy. Let me see if I can find some. But yeah, when I think of Santa, I think Westco boots. I'm finding them right now. Just hold on a second. I think they were these. Where are they? Here it is. Of course, they're called Boss boots. Check these out. This is the boot that I think Santa wears. This is the boot right here. It's the Boss. It's more like a motorcycle engineer type boot, but it's got the similar qualities. Look at that freaking boot. You can't tell me that's not a Santa boot right there with the tread and the tall tops there and everything. Let me show you the better picture of it. This Boss right here, this one right here, this classic Westco motorcycle boot is one of America's most sought after choice for those who love to ride. Whether it's a Harley or it's a sleigh. That's what I see Santa in. That's what I personally. But I also think Santa would do well in some black 78, 75s. This boot right here, I think Santa would rock this boot right here really well. And there is a black version of this that I saw at Bighorn Boots. So if you guys are interested, if you guys like this one, but you didn't like this retan, this tan retan color, then there's also black retan at Bighorn Boots. You can call them and ask about it. Lucchese, black calfskin Lucchese's. That's soft. That's soft. Lucchese 7-toe. Have I worn them and can I recommend? Oh yeah, I love the 7-toe. I like the 7-toe from Lucchese. I like that. That's the 7-toe right there. And very similar to the Lucchese 7-toe is the Blackjack V-toe. This is pretty much the same thing, and I really like wearing this a lot. Definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. However, if you do wear, if you wear round toes or pointed toes a little bit more often, then that toe box does give you a little bit more room, so you may have to size down half the size depending on the brand and the fit and what you usually go with. I do like 7-toe quite a bit. I do like 7-toe. Bryant asks, is there any way to restore that fresh leather smell to boots? You love it, but hate when they fade. The only way that the smell has come back a little bit is when I condition the boots, but it's never like it is new again. I've never been able to have that new right when you open the box and just have it like waft out and fill the entire room. That's special. That's special to the new boot. There might be like some air freshener or some conditioner that has the scent in it a little bit more, but it's tough. It's tough. I would say keep your boots conditioned and all together in the same room, and then you might get close to that smell on a regular basis. Here in this room, because I have these boots here and some more boots over here. This room has sort of that smell every once in a while, but only when like they're all conditioned and stuff like that. So keep those boots conditioned and all in the same room, and you might be able to do it. Yeah, I can do voices in the overtones, Lucas. Sure. Saphir, for taking care of the boots. That's that high quality stuff. That's that high quality stuff. I gotta try some. I haven't tried it yet. I've been a Lexol kind of guy. I've been a Bic 4 kind of guy, but mainly Lexol through most of my life, and then started getting into Bic 4 with you guys telling me that I should do it, that I should do Bic 4. And ever since I tried Bic 4, I've just been like, wow. It's like it works on pretty much everything, on so many different kinds of leathers except for distressed and rough outs. So like it's just a nice one to have. I can understand why you guys like it so much. How does fish break in? The Pirarucu, Jason? It's like ostrich. It's like the only thing that I can compare it to is ostrich. It's so soft. It breaks in like ostrich. DJ wants Wonderland. I can do that too. Yes, Nick does call that the intoxicating aroma. He's got a whole score for it too. Only works with those high quality leathers though. Saphir Renovator DJ smells up the room. All right, I'll have to put that on my list to try. That's the high quality stuff right there. Thank you so much, Truckers Christmas Group, for hanging out tonight. Looking forward to the raffle. Don't forget, everybody, to join that raffle. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Thank you so much, Truckers Christmas Group, and thank you, everybody here, for helping them do what they do. You guys are the best. The dark Pirarucu look amazing. You like the dark ones the best, huh? can't blame you there. It's a good-looking leather. It's a good-looking leather. Yeah. Yeah, some boots will lose that smell, but as they lose the new smell, they gain that soul, right? They gain that soul. All right, this one's for Lucas. He wants to hear voices in the overtones, so let's go. Let's do voices in the overtones, and then we'll get back to the chat after voices in the overtones. Thanks for the request, Lucas. Try easy, trying too hard has betrayed me. Men in the vanguard invade me, and with just a few scars we relax and sneak past in the morning. Now the faceless, built on this bog to be graceless. The earth rolled as the logs to inflate it. With false empty throngs we relax and sneak past in the morning. We were chased in, took it in line for erase when we recalled some sweet wines made with raisins, and we'll drink it in time. We relax and sneak past in the morning. Yeah. Now, just as I noticed, we won't age when we're young and youth when we're grown. Then played a song from home, and I heard voices in the overtones. Yes, hello old friends, you've had much to defend. Come in and dry off for a while. Let's talk where to begin, and I'll pack up my things and ready for every mile. Thanking voices in the overtones. We got half as much as we half expected, but still we took all that we could get. We made it this far only half detected by all those old Confederates. We got half as much as we half expected, that's why we always ask high. With so much not even half elected, it won't take long to wonder why. We were pursued at the border, called the eye of the controller, who put our names in a folder and still follows us worriedly. Yeah. So on the freeway, we sang the old tunes that'd been waylaid by white hairs with brooms from their heyday. And with no stocking moons, we relax and sneak past in the morning. We missed schooling and still showed up late for the ruling, to be branded in hate by the drooling. But with no chain on the gate, we relax and sneak past in the morning. Now, just as I noticed the passengers blamed for a flight that never could have flown, then played a song from home, and I heard voices in the overtones. Yes, hello old friends, you've had much to defend. Come in and dry off for a while. Let's talk where to begin, and I'll pack up my things and ready for every mile. Thanking voices in the overtones. After little thefts and small obsessions, we passed on our tickets to the nosebleeds. Their mistakes are our lessons, and it's cited in our own creed. After little thefts and small obsessions, we all agreed how the deal would go down. In vacant dates and intentions, we are only guided by the sound, and the bells ring clearly, frequencies fly freely, and we follow hither and rest past the wall just for shivers. Ignore the loud call for quick treasures, for they've come to us all. We relaxed and snuck past in the morning. Voices in the overtones. That's a good one to end out this year with, and looking forward into 2022. That's why I wrote it, just ignoring the folks who have plans against you. Just relax and sneak past them. Just focus on you and you'll win. That's what that song's about. And we can all do that in 2022. We can all do that right now and into 2022. Thank you, Governor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Juan Solero, how's it going? Hey, Jeremiah. Do I recommend stingray leather for boots from Yeehaw Cowboy? Also, could I make an updated belt buckle video? Sure. I can add that to the list for 2022 if you guys would be interested in that. Stingray leather. This is what I think about stingray leather. Stingray is going to be the hardest leather probably that you could get for a pair of boots. And it's so hard, they can't even cut it with a knife in the factory. They need special scissors to cut stingray leathers because basically on stingray, it's a bunch of little calcium droplets, little calcium buttons. It's basically little droplets of bone on the leather, right? So it's going to be super hard. It's not forgiving at all. It's not going to stretch. So if you get a stingray boot, make sure that you have the right size from the get-go, because if you don't, you're going to hate it forever. But if you do, you will love it. The people who I've talked to who have a stingray boot that fits, love it. And that's why I don't have a stingray boot, because if I was to get one, it would have to be my exact size, which is a 12B. And people just don't make 12Bs. So I'm not going to go out and get a stingray boot because I know that it's going to be the least forgiving leather there is. And when I do get one, I'm going to make sure it's my exact size. That's what I think. That's what I think about stingray leather. I think it's an awesome looking leather. I think it's great, but just make sure that you get the right size. It's the one that's just not going to break in. You can't cheat with it at all. You can't cheat with stingray. Stingray is a beast. Hard shit. Beaver is cool. Beaver tail boots. I think Blackjack's got some beaver tail. Do Lucchese boots run small? Lucas will be able to answer that one really well. I'd have to say that Lucchese's run, they've been pretty true for me for their round toes. You might, like with other brands, you might have to size down with the square toes, and I've had to do that a little bit. I even had to size down for the one snip toe, which was surprising when I was at Helen's Leather in Boston. But that's just my experience with it. Does stingray crack easy? I don't know. I haven't had enough experience with it. Does Brenna wear belt buckles with her boots? No. She just has the regular buckle that comes with the belts most times that I've seen, or sometimes the buckle is on the belt itself, like she has the belt buckles, but she never takes it off the belts. I'm one to switch my belt buckles around. If I can switch my belt buckle out, I'll do that all the time. Her not so much. So she usually keeps the buckle on there. Thank you, Jeff, for being here. You're the best. I love you guys. Seriously. And I'm sorry that I stocked this month so much. I wanted to really make an epic month for you guys with the Lucchese and the Heritage and the Truckers Christmas group and releasing as much videos as possible, but I realized that I just didn't get to talk with you guys as much, and you may have been a little bit hesitant to reach out because I was busy, and I don't want you guys to feel like that, which is another reason why I wanted to scale it back a little bit more for 2022, is because I want to talk with you guys more than I did this month. I missed you guys. I missed you guys, and I know I was in the Facebook group, as much as possible, but just not as much as normal. And I missed you guys. So I'm going to be doing a lot more engaging like I did earlier in the year when it wasn't December. So I want to be there for you. I want to be there for you guys, just like you guys are here for me. I really appreciate you guys and love you guys so much. Really. If you wear a D, could you fit into a double E as your normal size, or could you get a double E and size down a bit? Yeah, that's one thing. Eyes Like the Sky. That's a one myth that I see a lot of people make, is like they're like, well, this boot feels too tight. Let me just go double E. But when you do that in the same size, it's not the same. You're gonna be better up going up a size or down a size in the same width than changing widths completely. Because if you change a width completely, that means you have to size down a whole size and a half, if not 2 sizes, for that width to be even close to what it was on the D width. So if you are a D width, there's no reason for you to try a double E. I don't think so. I don't think so anyways. I think that that's just going to lead you to having a sloppy fitting boot, which is just going to break in and just not look as good as possible. So if you have a tight fit on a D width, I would recommend that you size up a half a size in that D width, because remember, the width is proportional to the size. So when you go up a half a size, the boot gets a little wider too, instead of getting as wide as what it would be to size up 2 sizes in a D width. And that's going to be too much. That's going to be too much. And if it feels like it fits right, and that's the way you like it, then more power to you. But usually, I would say that's going to lead to a sloppy fit. Yeah. Lucas is on point. You would really need to size down a full size, if not more, with that double E. And then it might feel weird on your arch. You got to remember your arch placement too. So if you're not a double E, and remember about the Brannock device, get measured on your Brannock devices out there. Play a song. Mark Somerville wants me to play a song about a person who was stuck in a bar late on Christmas Eve. I guess they would have to be stuck there because of weather. Or are they too drunk to move? Does anyone know if the Cavender's boot brands are made in the USA? No, Cavender's boots, the JRC and Sons, that's made in Mexico. Andrew Becerra, those are made in Mexico, along with they're going to be very similar to the Tecovas, to Cuero and Bakesto and all those other brands. Those are going to be made in Mexico, in León. Jason says 11D is big and 10.5D is too tight. Might be the brand, or you might be a different width than you expect. That's the way it is with me. When I tried boots, 10.5, when I was starting out, 10.5 was too tight, and 10 and 11D in some boots were too big. So I had to go with 10.5D and then stretch them out. And that was a pain in the ass. And I didn't even know I was a 12B until I started this channel and started talking with folks. And then when I was when I tried a 12B, I was like, oh my gosh, this brings it to an entirely new level. You might be a different width than what you expect, Jason. Get on that Brannock device. Let's go.
was Christmas Eve afternoon. Me and my buddies went into town. Had no idea the storm coming in. It brought the snow down. Thought that it might just pass us by, but it just kept coming down in feet. Next thing you know, we're ordering another round. Oh, can't go anywhere, and we're 6 beers deep. Want to be home for Christmas Eve. We're snowed in. Before we ordered another round, my friend Derek came up with a plan. Says they know they got shovels out back. We can dig our way out, man. 'Cause I want to be home for Christmas Eve. Don't wanna be stuck down here deep in the snow. Well, we need one more shot before we try, so we can stay warm out there in the snow. It only took a few hours. Yeah, we shoveled our way home, all the way home, and we were home for Christmas Eve. It don't matter how deep the snow, gonna be home for Christmas Eve. There's your Christmas Eve song. There's your Christmas Eve song about digging yourself out of a bar on Christmas Eve. I just made that up, if you couldn't tell. I can't believe For Bad Company wasn't here. He was here earlier. He must have been like, screw this, I got no chance. He's gonna lose his shit when he finds out. All right. Evelyn wants to hear We Bob to Hell Further for Less. I think I can manage that. DJ also wanted to hear Wonderland. Let's Find a Wonderland. So I will play Let's Find a Wonderland and then We Bob to Hell Further for Less. I gotta make sure I don't forget. I forgot about some. I was going through counting all the extra entries that you guys got, and I noticed some requests during the after party, and I was like, oh geez, I didn't get back to that. So I want to make sure that DJ gets his requests. I gotta get the lyrics because I don't play it enough to remember. All right, here we go. This is Let's Find a Wonderland that DJ wanted to hear. Thank you, Parker. What are my thoughts on Ricky Bobby? Acme boots? It depends on what year. If they're the old Acme boots with leather soles, then yeah. But then, like so many other brands, they started to make shortcuts and really brought down their brand quite a bit towards the end. So the newer boots, like maybe the early 90s, if they were still around, or late 80s, those Acme boots are crap. I would say don't bother with those ones. The old ones that look like really fancy and super vintage, those are the good Acmes. Those super, the styles like the Pee-wee Acme styles.
Those are the good Acmes. The newer Acmes before they were sold, and then they decided, and then whoever, I don't remember who bought them, but they just decided not to continue the brand. They killed their brand, cutting corners. They killed it, and it's really a shame because those Acmes, those old Acmes were really, really nice and well built, but then they made their brand go to shit. So it really depends on the year, Ricky Bobby. Have a good one, Alan. Here you go, DJ. Whoops, wrong chord. Grab your pack and let's go back to the quiet and clear nights. I could use a break from making haste, surrounded by city sights. As kayaks float in snow-graced slopes, I'm made to explore. So come with me and we'll both be free to discover what it's all for. Yeah. Let's find a wonderland. Mountaintops to Pacific sands. Let's find some strong ground to stand on, just because we can. Take the exit lane to high desert plains where the water pours in from the plateau. The ancient lakes can't be forsaken, so that's where I want to go. Then back to the Cascades for the steepest grades and mountainside thrills. It's quite a feat to make the slopes back east look just like molehills. Yeah. Let's find a wonderland. Mountaintops to Pacific sands. Let's find some strong ground to stand on, just because we can. Yeah. So pick a trail and forward your mail, 'cause we won't be back for a time. On sunny days or when it rains, there's no telling what we'll find. From canyons grand to Pacific sands, you'll always have my hand. We'll be farmers tending our V-dub van, finding a wonderland. Yeah. Let's find a wonderland. Mountaintops to Pacific sands. Let's find some strong ground to stand on, just because we can. Yeah, let's find a wonderland. All right now. Good request, DJ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Oh yeah, Acme has some good styles, Jason. Don't get me wrong, but some of those newer ones, like with the vinyl heel, that sort of a composite heel, it gets really, really, really slippy. Those ones I'm not so much a fan of. Have a good one, Alan. Cheers. Thank you, thank you. Oops. All right, Evie wanted to hear some We've bobtailed further for less. Let's go. Thank you, Ricky Bobby. Very appropriate song for the truckers out there. Rebel Cowboy Elvis, how's it going? You just joined the group tonight. I can do nights and weekends, sir. I can do that after this song. Thank you for the request, Rebel. I'm gonna drench this one in reverb a little bit more than the others. I hope you guys don't mind. my review. Like a high beam cascade rig, a hauling stone for that morning crew, as I stop to rest for my last leg. And this road's running out of city, with no expectations or tools. No, she shines to the roots that grip me, with no one to bear the load. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and it looks like we're already dressed to make this right. She said, don't ever stop, son. As she put away the plates, with more cold shoulders won, we follow our streets. And this road's running out of heartland. She even puddles on the crown, but these roots cradle a strong stand, and won't ever let it down. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and we can't stop now, I must confess. We have to try. It's been miles since dinner. Can't forget to grease the fittings. Constantine cheers parking lot sinners, so I don't forget how to spend my slim winnings. And this road's running out of spirits. She cracked full of holes. I believe it's time to commandeer it, where the roots take hold. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and here is the very on our minds. We've bobtailed further for less. Thank you for that donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are making it. You guys are making this possible. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you. Ricky Bobby, what kind of leather that currently does not exist in the bootmaking world that I would love to see tried? Ignore the environmental implications. Well, that's a pretty big implication there, Ricky Bobby. Zebra Zebra for you. Zebra. I don't know. Zebra might already be used. You can get, speaking of Stingray, they do like paint Stingray with tiger stripes and zebra stripes. So you can kind of get a Komodo dragon boot. Yes, Lucas, that's what I'm talking about. You can kind of get a zebra boot with a Stingray. Komodo dragon boot would be epic. Oh man. Environmental implications. Yeah, you guys put yours in there too. I wonder. Lots of geckos. Oh man, that's a tough one for me. I'm not really out here looking at animals and being like, that would make for a good boot, because I've always wondered like different small game, because I was really into hunting small game when I was growing up, like rabbit and squirrel. Rabbit would be way too thin, way too thin. That would rip so easy. Rabbit leather and skin is just so thin, guys. I don't think it would make for a good boot. Make for a good boot liner. I don't know about squirrel. Like if you were able to put like make a patchwork squirrel boot, I'd be interested to see what that was like. But also, I'm kind of interested in woodchuck. What kind of boot would a woodchuck be able to make? How much wood could it? How many boots could you make out of wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And how many woodchucks would you need to make a pair of boots? I'm kind of interested in. I got a woodchuck when I was young, and it was actually the first successful tanning that I did with leather. Because I was reading books when I was younger, and I got a woodchuck, and I was like, I'm gonna try to tan this woodchuck, and I scraped all the fat and the extra meat off of it, and I think I did it right, and I had that woodchuck skin forever, but I think I got rid of it when I hit a deer in Flagstaff, and that woodchuck was always with me. It was like in the back, on the back behind the window. I had it. In fact, the Expressway Balladeer and things like that. Before I even had the Expressway Balladeer planned, I had the woodchuck skin in the back, and also this rainbow stuffed tiger that I won at like some arcade or something. You know those grabby things that kind of come up like this, and you kind of get it like that. So I had those two things in the back of my car. So my traveling adventures were going to be called The Adventures of Woody and the Gay Tiger. That's what they were going to be called, because they were in the back, because that's what the woodchuck skin was called. But ever since I got rid of that, I'm like, what would a pair of woodchuck boots be like? Would it be like a capybara, like a pig, like one of those wild boars? Like, what would that be like? I don't know. And I don't think there's any environmental implications with woodchuck, since they're basically a rodent and you can hunt them whenever you want. At least you can up here in the Northeast. There's no restrictions on hunting them. So, and I think that's when I got mine. It was in the summer, and I tried to test the tanning of it. But I'm kind of curious about woodchuck boots. Maybe I'll have a chance to do that here. Do they use elk or moose? Yeah. Snapping turtle, they do. Greasy raccoon boots, Chase. Oh, man. Yeah, Lucchese has a moose boot. Haven't gotten the elk yet. Wink, wink. It was a very stiff woodchuck skin. It was, okay? It was my first tanning. It was my first one. Give me a break. Come on. How many other 6-year-olds, how many other 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds are out here trying to tan woodchuck hides? At least I did it. Beaver tail. They make beaver boots, MacDaddius. They, I think Blackjack has one. Yes, Jason. Those groundhogs are the worst, right? Armadillo boots. They used to, but now they are illegal, I believe. I think they're illegal now. What about bearskin? Ooh, that would be fun. I wonder about bearskin. Bear would be epic. Gotta be thick. Gotta be thick. That would be a fun boot. You out of here, Carol? Oh, porcupine. Carol wants porcupine boots with the quill still in. That's a full quill if I've ever heard of a full quill boot. The porcupine quills, all of them still in there and everything. You don't want to mess with a full quill porcupine boot. We talking full quill? We talking full quill porcupine? We talking full quill ostrich? Lion skin. Whoa. I wonder if it's still got like the scars from scratches and stuff, kind of like what you get with hippo and the scars that you get on a hippo. Wolverine boots, rat boots, rat. That was a good question. Oh man, Eyes Like the Sky, it's been great. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. Next year's gonna be great. Talk about kicking ass and taking names with those porcupines, right? Sorry, Ricky Bobby's wife. Oh man. What about bearskin, Seven? I love it. I like the bearskin idea. All right, we had a Rebel Elvis request. Night, Mom. I'll make this my last song. Rebel Elvis request for nights and weekends. Here's the last song this weekend. Deerskin is so soft. Smack Daddiest. I tried out those Larry Mahan deerskin last year. Just absolute, so soft. Love it. Oh, possum leather. We need as many possums as possible. There's way too many ticks in this world. Speaking of environmental implications, I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of people are like, if there's one species to eradicate, it's the mosquito. I think there's way too many other animals that rely on the mosquito, but guess what? I think only the possum relies as much on the tick as and we might see some possum decline, but ticks need to go. I hate ticks. I don't know about you guys, but I hate them. They're the worst. They need to go. If there's one species to eradicate on this earth, it's ticks. All right. Here's some nights and weekends. This is the last one. Tick boots. This is the last one. Thanks for the request, Rebel Elvis. Here we go. $35,000 in debt. So many regrets he can't count them on his hands and toes. Another late notice from Alice, the my lady. Oh, she got eyes for him to cure his woes. He says, how about I come on over tonight? It looked like you're in need of a good time. At first he declines, but then she flashed a Benny and it changed his mind. All those Benjamin Franklins will do it every time. See, Alice was nothing special. She looked like a pear in a plastic bag, and with a few decades of driving mail, oh, places of hurt began to sag. But after he accepted the offer, his face in one of the deepest shades of red, a big smile came to her face. She touched his cheek, and then she said, you don't need no candles, no. You don't need no wine. You don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. I'm only asking of you for just one thing, he said it's good, but in the future, nights and weekends is the time to call. Yeah. The night was heavy on him as he got ready for the arrival of Alice, and even though he really didn't have to, he shaved to have a nice smooth. And when the night was over, she said, you know, I got some friends who'd be into this kind of thing. You need help and you can help them. Speak up, boy, now what do you think? You don't need no candles, no. You don't need no wine. You don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. If they ask for you, they're asking for just one thing, but remember that nights and weekends is the time to call. Yeah. This phone started blowing up. Booking all those dates. Out of debt with no regrets except for one, but he got that cured. It was all for Alice on her route every day. She was out there spreading the word. He was booked out for the first 2 years. That is until he raised his price. Now you better have big money if you wanna head on over to his place tonight. Now he buys the candles, yeah, and he buys the wine. He's got his bed made up with those linens so fine. If you ask for him, you asking for just one thing, but remember that nights and weekends is the time to call. It's the time to call. Yeah. Thank you, Rebel Elvis, for the request. Ooh, Jake Legg coming here and requesting that penguin hide boots. Bat boots would be cool. I'd be afraid of the bat that you would need to make a full pair of boots out of. Like, if you come across that bat, or if I ever come across that bat, I'm not going to be thinking about the boots that I'm going to be making out of it. I'm going to be thinking about running away from it. That's so scary. Wildebeest boots. Turkey exists. It's like, it looks like the smooth ostrich. The quills are really, really little. If you get penguin boots, you get heavy feet. Good one, Moses. Good one, Moses. Hey, Ariel, how's it going? Just got off work? Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Snail boots for the win. You guys are getting crazy. Huge bats in some places. Well, as big as us, though. Could you imagine putting out a bat leather like an alligator skin on the table and making boots out of it? Oh, man. Vampire bats are so scary. That's so scary. That's scary stuff, guys. Whew. Man, that's scary. Batman. Batman boots. Jason. Love it. Love it. Oh, man. Congrats again to you guys who won tonight. Congrats to Dennis Korbatsky, for winning the Flores boots. Congrats to Furbad Company for winning the Randall boots. Both of them are regulars. They must have just jumped off the stream before I announced it, not having very much faith in their chances. But man, coming away with 2 regulars. What about Dingo? Wild Dingo. Interesting. I wonder what that leather would be like. Wild Dog Dingo boots. Bat boots complete with utility belt. Governor, that's good. Oh, man. Thank you. Good night, Evie. And I'm going to say good night to everybody here. Oh, man, you guys are the best. You never heard of him? The regulars on like the big streams. And Dennis Korbutsky got the he was one of the BNV boot customers, and I got one of the 20. Furbad Company has come through and commented on the videos. It's good to see him through here every once in a while. Truckers Christmas Group helping folks in need. Congrats to the winners. This was an awesome year, guys. Definitely raised the bar from last year. You guys helped me do that. Little bit intimidated going into 2022, wondering how I'm going to top this, wondering how I'm going to be doing some of this stuff. So I'm going to be taking some time off here. You guys won't have any videos during the first week of January. So the second week of January is when everything comes back. You guys will get videos until the end of the year. Next week will be the busiest week. And I'll have a lot of repurposed stuff from these live streams. A lot of these live segments that you saw from the bonus streams, their unique videos will go up next week. I will have an extra video in the vault for you guys, a pair of Cowtown Eel boots that Levi tried at Circle B Western Wear, that will be up in the vault until that first week in January. So it'll be only available to the folks in the vault for that amount of time, and we'll see how it goes. I'll be doing coffee and music Monday and Tuesday. So Monday here on YouTube, Tuesday on Facebook, and then I won't start coffee and music until that second week in January when I kick everything off again. So 2 days next week, and then won't be until a few weeks to get back at that. So lots coming here in 2022. Looking forward to it, but I want to make sure that I'm ready for it and that my brain is in a good place so that I can make that next step again. Because this was a huge step from last year. I mean, come on, Lucchese and Heritage. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys are the best. I love you so much. I seriously am wishing you an incredible Christmas. Pufferfish boots. Every time you step, it goes doof, doof. Every step. I love it. Good one, Lucas. So I will be seeing you guys around. I'm wishing you a spectacular Christmas, holiday season, whatever you guys celebrate. I hope you guys celebrated incredibly and an awesome 2022. I'm seriously wishing you the best. I want the best for you. I want the best for you every single day. So 2022, I hope it's as good to you, and I hope that you take every advantage that it gives you as well. Remember that life is for taking chances. Life is for taking chances, so 2022 is for taking those smart chances as well. I will be seeing you guys around. I love you so much, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Peace, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.